we're off to the seaside today. Come up to sunny Blackpool, and as usual, cloudy rain forecast. Always the same when I come here. Well, it was a bit of an impromptu. I had to come up and do something for my mum, so I thought I'd get up early. It's just after 6, so I'll come and do lovely golden sands at Blackpool Beach. So a bit stormy the last few days. Hopefully it's churned up the sand for us. We've not been out for a very long time, due various reasons. My knee's been the main one. So we're just coming up to the end of the motorway here. So what we'll do is I'll catch up with you down on the beach and see how the beach looks. See you in a bit. Hi guys, got down here now and don't look too bad. Got a little channel just forming here in front of me here. Said high tide was a couple of hours ago, so I'm going to get hopefully a full day's detecting on here. The Blackpool Tower's still being fixed, painting it all the time. So it's a good few months since I've been here and it's taken a long time to get it sorted. It's just like painting the Forth Road Bridge. You start at the top, work your way down, and you have to start at the top back again. Well, there's a lot of gulls out here today, and that just sits in nicely for a hunt with the CTX. I just got the 11-inch coil on today. Just be moving around the beach quite a bit because I don't know how much sand movement will be. 17-inch coil slowed me down a little bit last time, so let's give it a go. So I'm going to try this first channel and then follow the tide out, low water mark, see what gets uncovered, and then we'll take it from there. I'll catch up with you guys later. Well guys, first signal of the day, only a couple of inches down. We're only taking a few steps, so see what we can get out of here. Sounded like a 2p when I heard it. Nice high pitched tone. That was it there. Difficult to film and detect at the same time. Looks like he's around here somewhere. There we go. And I was right, it's a 2p. Yeah, distinct sound, high pitched shrill sound to make. Well, first finding the fine pouch, on to the next one. Well, I've just seen this little cut open up the other side of Central Pier here, just nicely formed through here. So I've had a few nice finds this part of the beach for over the years, and let's just see distance. There's a big rig, just a huge great digger. Don't know what he's digging for, but you can see that guy's just right in the distance there, and a huge great big bucket he's got on him there, digging out the seabed. So I don't know if he's going to put a pile in for something, but obviously he knows what he's doing. And we've got this lovely cut just in front of us here, and you've got South Pier down the bottom there with the big one down to Pleasure Beach down there where all the rides and all the holiday makers go, but not going to get the weather today because if you just look out to sea, look how black that's getting. Oh, they brought me waterproofs. So we've got beginning of August in Blackpool, always bring your waterproofs. Right. Well guys, a typical Blackpool find. 2.2 rimfire cartridge case from off the pier. So all the way through 50s, 60s, 70s. They were always shooting 2.2s on the targets on top of the pier there. And of course all the little cartridge ends just got chucked into the sea, and this is why you find so many of them. I'll expect quite a few more of these. I just got a bullet of another kind. It's actually a fishing bullet. It's a 1 ounce lead from one of the fishermen. It's been bouncing around a bit. It's got a few bashes on it. I'll keep sticking out in this little area. So if you start finding heavy stuff like this, and find a few bits of heavy copper wire, there could be other things in here. So right in the water's edge, you can just see the black sand. It's about 6 inches down, so we'll concentrate on this area for a while. Oh, that was a nice clean signal. A nice old Thrift plant, Thrumpney bit, 1940, not 1 or 4, 1941. Lovely coin, that one. Considering it's been in the sea for that length of time. Well, hopefully there's a few more in here. Well, guys, look like we flipped out another coin. Is it a 10p? Looks like one. Look. Yeah, it's a 10p. Nothing special, but it goes towards the Mackie D's at the end of the day. Well guys, I think we've got the unmistakable sound of a Finderbund. We shall see. Hopefully we've got them out the first couple of scoops. I'm trying to film this and get it out at the same time. So let's get that machine back. There we go. I was right. Lovely tone. Unmistakable. We're Finderbund! Yay! Mackie D's. Great fun. Right, let's go see if we can find a few more in this gully. There we go. Another couple of swings. Another coin. See what we got. Looks like a 2p. No, halfpenny. Nice ship halfpenny. What we got? 1949 by the looks of things. Nice ship halfpenny. That's the Thrumpney bit, the ship halfpenny out of this gully. And a pound, so we're doing not too bad. Well guys, it's a black and great 6 scooper hole there. I've got one of the old fashioned 10p's. That's quite a weight, that coin, so like I said, that's no wonder it was so far down. Original 10 pence, 1977. Not going down for a long time, it's good condition as well. Oh well, let's get this hole filling in quick with the water, because I'm actually detecting in about 2 or 3 inches of water in the bottom of this gully. So we'll get it filled in, make sure none of the donkey's falling. Well, still searching in this cut. Looks like I got a little trade weight. And you can just see a little crown in there in the. You can just see that. Yeah, nice little tiny brass weight. Oh, going to stay in here, that's for sure. You see the colour of the water I'm detecting. It's very difficult to even see anything, so you just got to be careful where you're walking, because there's a few sinkholes on Blackpool beach, but you can about 3 or 4 inches of water in a big puddle basically, and all the stuff seems to be sitting in the bottom of it. Well, you can only just make out that one. You see Britannia on one side, and we've got Victoria Bunhead on the other. So that's been churning around in here for a long time. Oh, quite happy with this little trench. I'm going to stay in here most of the day, I think. This one's easy enough to find. I just moved the sand away, and there it is, just on the edge. And whoa, what's that thing? Looks like one of those rolled coins, something like that. It's a very strange shape. It's one of these coins that have been rolled up in the fairground there. Something's happened to that. I'll see if I can identify it. I think it's an old halfpenny. We'll have a look at that later on. Looks like George VI on there. Oh. Well, I've been going about an hour and a half now, and already the tower's disappeared. I said the sea mist and the rain starting to close in on me, so good job I remembered my waterproofs. I say I can't believe this summer, it's been terrible so far. Anyway, we're still in that little trench. We've got quite a few little bit of finds and other things, so we'll carry on. There we go, got another Thrumpney bit, the portcullis one this time. 1959, it's Elizabeth II. Yeah, it's the second one out of this little trench. It's a change hitting it in the first couple of hours. Normally you start finding these stuff in the last hours as the tide's coming in, so we've got quite about 4 hours left yet before the tide comes in, so we'll keep going. Well, I've just got the throaty bit out of the black sand there, but you can see the area I'm hunting in. Because there I got bits of brick, and I've got the dark shells and other bits and pieces. It's about 6 inches down, most of this black stuff. That seems to be where all the finds are sitting in. So any of you guys that are looking to go beach hunting, that's the sort of stuff you start looking for. That's where you'll find it. Well, we've got a first bit of bling. So we've got a little fairy. And a little fairy pendant. And it's just white metal. I don't think it's silver. I'll get that cleaned up and that'll confirm it, but I'll go for white metal for now. Cute little thing. Oh, on to the next one. Well, first big penny of the day. Let's see what it is. 1902. That must be Edward the 7th. Yes, there he is. So they give these coins a quick rub. So it's not going to do them any more damage. It's the only time I really rub a coin is at the beach. It just gets all the crud off. Turns out it's a nice looking coin. The same on the other side. Get a bit of the crud off. They're not worth anything, these coins, so no problems in giving them a rub. Yep, 1902, Edward the 7th penny. On to the next. Well, I'm always glad to find these in a way. It's a vodka blue bottle. Just got the bottle top. Got that nasty sharp edge. All the kids are just walking around in the sand with their bare feet. I don't know why people just chuck their bottles away. Oh, that'll be one off the beach now. Well, there's another couple of hunters out today. The guy with the first jacket down there is going for bait digging down the bottom of the low tide there, and I've got one other guy over there just under the pier. He's just searching for other loose change and everything over there. So you can just see him behind that pylon. He's just coming out. See him waving away frantically there. So there's a lot of the locals do under the pier for getting some nice finds as well down there as well. I always stick to the gullies. So let's carry on. It says the weather's really closed in on us and just steady drizzle. But that's Blackpool. Well, just dug a penny out where my foot is, just checked the hole again. Looks like we got another one. And I think I've got the halfpenny that goes with it. Oh, that's in lovely condition. Look at that, looks like it's been dropped just yesterday. It's a old ship halfpenny. 1944 by the looks of things. Yeah, 1944. Look at that. Been in there for about 60 odd years. It comes out in that nice condition. Oh well, how's your heart going there? Just a bit of a gold plated bling. Nice little signal though. In the area which always gets my heart racing, but no, not this time. Not the next. Got the rain really lashing it down now. I've got a nice little lead soldier here. It's intact as well. That cleans up. Well, when I first saw that in the scoop, I thought it was a 5p, they've been turning over. And we got our first bit of silver today. Silver sixpence. I'm not sure about this one, but it's like an Edward. Nope, sorry. It's George V by the looks of things, so it's an early one. At least a 0.5 silver, that one. Yeah, I'll get that cleaned up when we get home. I'll just take the crud off it when I get there. Oh, first silver of the day. Oh well, another nice silver shilling popped out. 1920 something by the looks of things. Okay, it's definitely silver. And we've got George V again. Yeah, so it's a good quality one. That's great, let's get that in the pouch on. Well, that was a deep one. Give a little wispy signal. So I've got another penny. You see where the scoop is way into the hole. Oh, get down there. And yeah, we've got another penny. They all seem to reach early ones. Early 1900s, I think that's 1921 that one. Yeah. Another George V. Popped him. On to the next one. Well guys, look at that swimming pool there. The benefits of having a good scoop. A cracking signal, but it was very, very deep. And you see you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Took me 9, 10 scoops to get that one out. And here it is here. And it is all that for this. What is it? It's a Nokia battery. Look at that. I'll give such a cracking signal. Yeah, Nokia battery in the swimming pool. Hi guys, yet another silver. Third one out of this little trough. 1848. Quite as good silver as you think. But it's a silver. Little George VI. Silver sixpence. And yet another strawberry bit. Another George VI. 1942. I can't believe this today. It says other times you come up here, you hardly find anything, and then you just find the black sand, and all the coins start jumping out. And I'm having the CTX as well, that also helps. Well, it looks like the first bit of Bling Bling. I think I got a silver crucifix. Just come round the corner of another run. And there it was, about 2 inches down. Of a great signal. That's one of the things I love about Blackpool now. I've been going 4.5 hours. That's the first ring pull. They all get washed away. Don't know where they go, but I don't want to find them. That's great. Just one in the first 4.5 hours. Well, that's a nasty round, that one. I don't know if it's a 556, but I think it's a 303, that one. It's pretty old, but I wouldn't like that whacking into you. Still live, not being fired. Obviously somebody's dropped this on manoeuvres. And also I'll get that, put that in my safe box when I get back. Hi guys, rigging a scoop, as Max friends would say. It's the right colour, but is it the right metal? Don't think so. But is there hallmarks or just muck? Oh, there's something in there. I think that's just muck though. Oh well, it's bling by the looks of things rather than bling bling. But we'll just check those marks out when we get back. It has come out pretty clean. Might be just a plated one. Oh well, rings a ring. Get it. Oh well, that had me going. Another ring, but it's just bling. Oh, cheapo. Oh well. It's 2 rings, one after another. Well guys, come to another end of a lovely day's hunt out here at Blackpool. Conditions have certainly changed now. Now the tide's coming, the sun's come out. A bit different from this morning when we had all the rain and everything, but we've been very productive. Strange day today. There's not many modern coins, but loads and loads of pennies and halfpennies and sixpences and silver shilling, other bits and pieces. Just amazing how the tides just sort everything out for you. So most of the coins seem to be Victorian, sort of like George V, George VI, so they're all sort of like pre-war stuff. So I'll hand you over to yours truly now for the review. Just didn't bother about this sandbar here, just a new sand, but had a bit of excitement. Royal Lifeboat had to go and get a few people out there because where you see these waves breaking, there was a sandbar there, and then the water comes round the back and cuts them off, so they have to go and get them. People don't realise when they're here at Blackpool, it's quite a dangerous beach, it doesn't look it. So let's hand you over now to Master of Ceremonies and the review. Cheers. Hi guys, welcome to the review. What a brilliant day at Blackpool. It was just like being detecting back in the 80s again, just with a more modern machine. Just concentrated on that one little patch, about 50 yards by 20 yards, just by the pier there. And I'm just amazed at the stuff that was coming out. So they managed to punch down deep. Actually, the old red clay was coming out as well. That's how much had been scoured out. That's very unusual for Blackpool. But I managed to get in there, and I just stayed there all the time between the tides. So a good 6-hour hunt in there, and the results speak for themselves. Absolutely brilliant day. Now, somebody asked me recently, he said, "Malcolm, how come you dig so much rubbish?" And I said, well, if you don't dig the rubbish, you've not got your machine set up right and you're not searching properly, because basically you have to dig the rubbish, especially on the beaches, to actually get the finds. And as you can see here, it also helps clear the beach as well. So we've got bottle tops. Again, somebody else said CTX doesn't find bottle tops. Yeah, it does. Look, loads of them. So, answer to your question about CTX, does it find on the beach? It certainly does. If you set it up right and know what you're doing, you will find the stuff with the CTX. So, enough of the rubbish, let's have a look at the good stuff. So we got loads of coins today. Started off pretty slowly, and then the more I moved into that cut, the more we found. It's just old pennies. I've got handfuls of them here. 2pences, 30 bits, 6pences, even the old 303 bullet. Now, my big thing is when you start finding lead finds, I've got this little lead bear here and fishing weights. When you start finding things like that, concentrate on these areas, because you will pull the stuff out. Things about Blackpool as well. Start finding safety pins, concentrate in that area. Start finding 2.2 cartridges, start concentrating that area. It says you've really got to reach the beach on a big beach like Blackpool, and if you do, you can certainly reap the rewards. And then we got one little junk ring, and what I thought was a plated ring, actually is it's 9 carat gold. It just took, when it first came out the scoop, it just didn't quite look right because it's a modern design with the square edges, but definitely 9 carat, nice chunky ring just to finish the day off lovely. Now, it's a shame I couldn't get back there again. I had to leave Blackpool and go back to my parents that day, and I've left the next day to go back south again. So hopefully somebody else will be in that gully if it's still there and pulling out the goodies like I was doing all day. So it's your pal Mal signing off on a brilliant hunt at Blackpool, and it stopped raining as well. So happy hunting to all you guys, and catch you up with the next hunt. Cheers then.